Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you go like, follow on all social platforms. It's KingLV. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm in front of the camera. I feel like venting to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. For anybody who don't know me, I'm here to tell y'all about basically who I am, my lifestyle, how I got into music, you know, when I was younger, and the whole rundown of everything, you know what I'm saying? Um, I'm only 27. I was born 1998. I'm a 98 baby, so for anybody who thinking I'm older or younger or whatever, that's when I was born. So um yeah, so my name LV. Well, my artist name is King LV. Some people call me LV. The LV stands for Little Vincent or Lil V, which my family calls me. That's where Lil Vincent and Lil V came from. My father was named Big V, and he was a musical artist also. He passed away back in 2005 or 4. I was only he passed away 2005, so 2004. So yeah, I was around. Was I 5 years old? Yeah. So around when I was 5, that's when he passed away. So like I said, my pops, he was in music, so obviously that's where I got it from. But I did not start actually rapping or anything. We started with go-go. So people who from the DMV area familiar with go-go. If you're not, it's a cultural genre of music that we do here in the DMV. So I started with go-go. I was listening to go-go when I was like in the 6th grade. Yeah, I had go-go all over my MP3s. That's mainly all I really had listened to back then when I was younger. So I had family members and cousins and stuff that was in go-go bands and that was listening to go-go also. So so go-go was a thing. Go-go was a thing. I started playing the drums and doing go-go on the drums when I was around, what was that, like maybe 14, 15. I had big cousins, they was in go-go bands, and I used to go to their band practices. And I used to just watch or whatever and be there, and that's basically what got me into like playing drums, because I was always mimicking the go-go beat or whatever, right? Rather than on my chest or on a whatever, like on a table, whatever. I eventually ended up learning how to do it on the drums. So I started messing with the drums when I was younger, and at the same time, they had instruments. My cousins, they had keyboards and they had drum pads or whatever. So I ended up learning how to do the keyboard, but I didn't really know how to play. I just knew how to just do little simple little like melodies or whatever. So I started playing the keyboard. That's when the love for music started building. And this was, like I said, I was around 13, 14, 15ish when all this was going on. So playing the drums, then learning keyboard and all that. Then I had my MP3s to listen to music. So like, I love music, kept going up, whatever. So eventually learned how to play the drums, started playing drums in little go-go bands and stuff. And then my cousins, they went from go-go to they started making beats, right? So they started making beats, and I remember making my very first beat on my cousin on his jump, the FL or whatever. So the first thing I actually created was a beat. Like, I made a beat. I can't remember how the beat went or nothing, but I remember making my first beat at like 15 or whatever, making my first beat with my cousin jump. And then also when I was younger, I was like 9. My mother friend had us on a chorus of his song. his name was like the Phoenix or something. I remember the hook, how the hook go and all that. Like he had me. It was like 4 other kids. We all was on this hook for him, whatever. I was like 9 or whatever. So actually, that's the first musical thing that I really recorded or did or whatever. But yeah, so after that, drums and all that, cousin started making beats. So I made my beat. So he started rapping. They started rapping and stuff. And I was watching them. And again, already had love for music. So it was just like nothing to me. And got on the song with them, and I was just flowing. It was like, I don't know how I was doing it. I just did it. It was like, it was in me. Maybe from just me just listening to music all the time. And I was just flowing or whatever. And after that, it was like, oh shit, this shit y'all like feel lit. It's lit. Making the actual song. And then mind you, my cousins they already had their own studio. We didn't have to pay for no studio, go to the studio, nothing. They had all that in the room. And I was living with them or whatever. So after that, they was just making songs. And same with me, I was just making songs, whatever. And but I was young. So really, I didn't really know what to rap about. I just knew how to rap. Like, so on a lot of songs, it's like, now if I listen to it now, it would be like cringy. But back then, I was just rapping about whatever sounded cool. Like the lyrics did not matter. So that was back when I was 14, 15, whatever. So yeah, started growing with it. Bam. I get to like 9th grade, high school. No, was it 8th? We shot our first video. So in middle school, me and my man Lord C made a song. My man Los, whatever. We made a song, whatever, and called Spaz Out, and we had put it on YouTube, whatever. So we put it on YouTube, and then the school, y'all like a lot of people that went to school with us, they knew the song in our grade or whatever. So at that point, it was like, oh yeah, we dropping songs. Like a little bit people in school know about it, whatever. At that point, it was like, all right, nah, we just gotta keep going, whatever. So yeah, 9th grade, I had it was a group of us, right? So I moved around. For the people that's in the DMV, I moved around land and Kinland. I moved around Kinland. People that's not in the DMV, that's outside or whatever. It's this neighborhood. I moved around this neighborhood and met some people around there. Went to school, whatever. Around there, started getting my name around there, meeting people, whatever. And we had formed a group. It was 4 of us. It was different. It was really 4 artists, main artists, whatever. It was 4 of us for real. And we was doing music out of my house or whatever, because I had ended up learning how to do the music recordings and all that, setting up the studio or whatever myself, after like watching my cousins do it and all that. So I ended up moving out of where my cousins was at, ended up moving around, like I said, around the new neighborhood or whatever. And yeah, we formed a group, and like I learned how to do all that stuff. And when I tell y'all, I was recording off it was a pink mic. It was a pink Barbie doll mic. That was my little sister mic, India or whatever. That's my little sister. She had a Barbie doll mic. We was recording songs off the Barbie doll mic. And then I went to my man Lowe's house. We was using the iron board as the mic stand. Had to put a sock over the mic for the pop filter. It was we had to make it work, but bro, we made that shit work. So yeah, we formed a group, started making songs. I learned how to do it, and I was just dropping songs. We was dropping it only on YouTube though. And then got started growing with the music, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then at that point it was like I was getting known. I was already known around the area, whatever. So it was doing a little bit of numbers. I would say like a small community numbers, right? So, but it wasn't like viral enough. I was never viral enough. So I shot my first video called I just want to KingLV, I just want to, something like that. First music video. And Had my mother in it and all that. Bam. Shot my first music video. Then this how I learned how to basically shot my first music video, and then basically we still doing music and all that, but I had shot another video, War. I shot Wildin', all that. So I shot three videos before I realized, like, okay, I can't keep asking my mother for money for the videos, right? Because it like it add up, and she couldn't really afford it at the time for like to consistently do it. That's when I started like looking up how to shoot videos or whatever. And I remember my first camera was a Fujifilm. My cousin had a Fujifilm, and I was learning. But before I even got the camera, I had my iPhone, and I had my man record me basically, like, cause I was looking up how to shoot a music video and put a music video together. So I had my man record me, like rapping a song, like lip syncing a song, and this was on the iPhone. Then I went on Premiere Pro, downloaded Premiere Pro and all that, learned how to cut the jump, lip sync it and all that. I was like, oh yeah, from now on I'm about to shoot my own music videos. So that's when I started learning how to shoot music videos, and it was like, it's cause I couldn't, my mother couldn't really afford it, so I had to learn how to do it myself. And that's how I started shooting music videos. I started shooting music videos for myself at first, but then I started doing like friends that I know that did music, cause I was gonna try to edit. I was always trying to shoot. I didn't think, when I first learned how to shoot videos, I didn't think that, oh, I can make money from this shooting other people's videos. I was just thinking about like shoot myself and then, you know, edit like that. So I shot my friend video, did music, whatever, and then after that I just started shooting people music videos until I started getting paid. When I first started, I was getting paid. I wasn't getting paid at all. My first time getting paid, I was charging $60 from a song that's 1 minute to 2 minutes, and then like it goes up after something like that. I can remember. So I just know for sure at minimum it was $60. So I was getting $60. This was like 9th and 10th grade high school, like, and that shit was adding up because I was shooting a lot of people music videos. So I was getting money in high school. I was already already had a business. It just wasn't registered at the time. So shooting all these rappers music videos in the city or whatever. And I just started progressing with videos. Then I went from videos to taking pictures. So now got the videos down packed. Now I learned how to do photography. So I'm taking pictures, whatever. Taking pictures of friends, taking pictures of like just random stuff, everything, outside and all that. So I learned how to take pictures, and then at first I was doing the videography more than the photography. So I was just shooting a lot of videos, and then went from music videos to like doing basketball highlight promo, like it's like a promo reel. I started doing basically promo reels, like basketball clips and stuff. Then I branched off to do I started doing like car videos. I did a wedding. That was later on though. I just basically started branching off doing like different types of videography, and I just grew with that, and shit. Now I kind of, you know, would say them years of work with my videography, like it paid off, because like now at this point I'm just like that with it. But that's basically and then same thing, and then with the music after that, like I said, I just kept dropping and putting the music out and shooting music videos, and I'm still growing. So that's just a short summary of like who I am for the people who don't know, and how I started with my career, my music and all that. And yeah, and then also I always played the game. So I always played the game since I was a kid. So now that I learned that you get paid from doing gaming content, stuff like that, now I'm starting to learn the gaming and getting into the game and stuff now. And yeah, I just do a lot of stuff, man. Let me throw this in there. I told y'all I had made my first beat when I was way younger. I started making beats again, but this was years after or whatever. Probably recently, like in past within the past 3 years, I had got better at making beats in FL Studio or whatever. So it was a point in time where shit within the 3 years I was making beats and I started uploading them online. Still at this, like, recently uploading them online or whatever. And like, I feel like I was doing good for my first real, like, set of beats I was making. Y'all could go look them up and listen, like, on YouTube. It's under my channel called what is it? LV. It's called, it's like LV. I can't remember what it is, but I got beats that's on YouTube or whatever. And yeah, I started making beats, and I'm still learning more about that. I haven't made a beat in a little minute, but yeah, I had to throw that in there. I forgot about that. So make sure y'all subscribe, and that's KingLV right there.
I want my house look like a castle. I ain't doubt he only gangster for the views. He a light